my distinguished colleagues, this motion is on the urgent need to. My name is Adedapo Lam Adesina. I represent the very good people of Ibadan Southeast and Northeast Federal Constituency. I'm a proud Oyo man. This motion is on the urgent need to rehabilitate the Obafemi Awolowo Stadium. The House notes that Obafemi Awolowo Stadium Ibada, formerly known as Liberty Stadium, is a historic 25,000 capacity seat football stadium, opened in 1960 during the tenure of Chief Obafemi Awolowo as the Premier of the Western region. It was the first stadium to be built in Africa with world-class facilities. The House also notes that Obafemi Awolowo Stadium hosted several matches during the 1980 African Cup of Nations and the 1999 FIFA World Youth Championship by virtue of its international standard. The House is worried that facilities such as the main football pitch, football training pitches, hostels, swimming pools, indoor sports hall for tennis, table tennis, hockey, handball, and volleyball are in bad shape, which hitherto are taking a toll on sports development in the country. Cognizant that for several years, the running costs for the maintenance of the stadium complex has not only been epileptic but worrisome. In 2015, running cost was only received for 2 months out of the entire 12 calendar months. The House is also worried that the stadium can only boast of one gardener, one gateman, and part-time cleaners, whom are being paid personally by the officials of the stadium. The House is aware that the abandoned main football pitch, which had been awarded to a contractor for regrassing, is still pending due to lack of funding by the government. Concerned that this unfolding scenario is caused by lack of proper operational plan, inadequate staff/funding, as well as lack of modern-day sport equipment. Also concerned that if nothing is urgently done to rehabilitate the stadium, sport development in Nigeria will be greatly retarded and a national historic edifice may go into oblivion. The House therefore resolves to, 1, call the attention of the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport and the National Sports Commission to the deplorable state of the Obafemi Awolowo Stadium Ibada and urge for its immediate rehabilitation. And lastly, mandate the Committee on Sports to monitor the state of compliance and return back to the House with its resolution. Thank you very much.
An honorable point on infrastructure. It does not need any debate. It cannot be important. If the motion is going to be referred to your committee, Honorable Shagari, are you speaking for him or is speaking on behalf of the committee? The motion is coming to your committee, so whatever you tell us here now. Okay, Honorable Goni.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I am Right Honorable Goni Bukar Lawan, member representing Bursari, Daidam Unusari, and from Yobe State, and also Chairman House Committee on Sports. And also Lam Adesina is a member of Sports Committee. Mr. Speaker, I just want to draw the attention of the mover of the motion that this particular stadium that is talking about, it was captured in 2016 budgets. I can even refer you to the budgets of the 2016. It was captured under rehabilitation of indoor sports halls, rehabilitation of pattern track swimming pools, regressing of main ball pitch, and all requirement that he needs is there in the budget of the 2016. Mr. Speaker, why the government is gradually putting money into that stadium? Because we have it about 10 of them in this country. Because of the financial situation, government gradually putting money on these particular stadiums. So even for this 2016, we have the money, and they are right now they are doing the preparation for the bidding and so on to go and start the work. So I just draw the attention of my brother in the Committee on Sports that the ministry is doing very well in respect of this motion. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Dapo, because your motion has been seconded, the rule is I will be forced to take a question, but I'll give you that window. Since it is captured in 2016 budget, then 2016 budget. So I will advise you take a second look at the motion. Dapo.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name remains
Honorable Embe, please dispense that
Adedapo Lam Adesina. I represent the very good people of Ibada, Southeast and Northeast Federal Constituency. I'm from Oyo State. Honorable Goni, who has just spoken, is the chairman of the Committee on Sport, which I'm also a member, and he has refused to tell us that what he listed, what he just spoke about that is listed in the 2016 budget has always been there. What I am asking the House to do, and also asking the House to note, is that this stadium is the first in Africa, is that this is an edifice, an historic edifice that should not be allowed to rot away, that should not be allowed to dilapidate. For me, the budget has been approved for a while and nothing has been done. And if you also look at my motion, you will see that I stated clearly in a part of it where I said that the football pitch has been awarded to a contractor, but the job has been abandoned due to funding from the government. Right, Honorable Speaker, I still maintain that because of the fact that this is one of the things that should be our heritage, I think this motion should be sustained. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Dapo Lam Adesina. I will ask Honorable Goni, what was the appropriation for those items in 2016 budget?
Can I read it?
Go ahead.
Obafemi Awolowo Stadium Ibada. Rehabilitation of indoor sports hall, 27 million. Rehabilitation of tartan tracks swimming pool, 20 million. Regracing of main ball pitch, 25 million. Electricity bills, 10 million. Total. Water bills, 10 million. Then cleaning of, I think so. So these are the provisions.
Yes, my advice is this. No members, please, we are the authority that you are not the presiding officer. There's nothing you want to say that will supersede this ruling that I want to make. Nothing. We did the Appropriation Act, and the mere fact that is captured in the Appropriation Act, according to lawyers, will be an abuse of process. The only advice I can give Honorable Lam Adesina, because you are a member of that committee, make sure that it's properly captured again in 2017. Because of our Procurement Act procedure, it's always difficult to procure contracts in Nigeria. Nothing begins until about June, between June and August every year. And before you can finish the processes, it takes almost 3 months. So we are all aware that most of the capital component of the 2016 budget as at today, either the capital from the executive or the zonal intervention fund, none has been awarded. I stand to be corrected, none has been awarded. So it's a peculiar case that we even warrant this National Assembly to take even not a second look, a third look at our procurement acts to make sure that things are done rightly. So because of the budgetary method that we are using, which we call incremental budgeting, you have to liaise with your chairman, make sure it is adequately provided for in 2017 budget again. So on that note, I will advise that you step down the motion and you liaise with your committee properly. Honorable Lam Adesina. Rotimi Agusoye, don't do side talk. I'm ruling here. So, Honorable Lam Adesina.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I remain Adedapo Lam Adesina. I represent the very good people of Ibadan Southeast and Northeast Federal Constituency. I'm a proud Oyo man. As much as I will have to follow the advice, I want to note it here that listening to what the chairman of the Committee on Sport has just read out, those figures are not reasonable. They cannot even complete a local football pitch in my constituency. I hereby stand down the motion. I thank you.
Yes, I agree with you, and it's noted, and the chairman on sports will now take proper note of Obafemi Awolowo Stadium in Ibadan, the first in Nigeria and probably one of the first in Africa. So, motion step down by the leave of the House.
Honorable Fongo, go back to your seat.